So, very wet Wednesday, but this is one of the bars with its pointy roof and nice water feature. It's just on the edge, and we'll just go up the steps because there's a nice natural amphitheatre just down the bottom. One of the new blocks of flats with its pointy roof and the Great Northern Railway building. So we're now on our way past bar 38 on Peter Street. Of course, usually this is packed with people, but needless to say, when it's raining, as with anywhere else, not many people want to be out of doors. But we'll catch up again once we get to another landmark building here in the city, and that's the Midland Hotel. So, this building here, and I might have to go across the road, but I'm not quite sure yet, but this building used to be the Free Trade Hall that had a fabulous theatre inside it, where the famous Halley Orchestra used to play until a hotel chain took it over and converted it all. And as you can see, that lots of the buildings in Manchester are now being renovated, thank goodness. But there's still lots of history, lots of old buildings, and our Library Theatre, which is one of the oldest buildings in the city, you can just see just on the edge, is shrouded in polythene because they're giving it a complete makeover. It's going to take somewhere in the region of about 2 years, I think it is, that it's going to be covered up and done up on the outside, done up on the inside, and it's supposed to look absolutely fabulous when it's finished, but we'll see about that. Now, I'm just going to cross over the road, so I'll leave you for the time being and I'll come back in a few minutes. So here we are, the Midland Hotel, one of the most famous and infamous hotels in the city. And my apologies for being a bit wobbly, but I never realised that to be so bumpy whilst walking and talking. But this is one of the 5-star hotels in Manchester. If you've got a bit of money, this is where you'd stay. This is where prime ministers and leading dignitaries would stay. We could perhaps go inside, but I doubt whether they'd let me carry on filming. But that's the Midland Hotel, and just coming up past the Library Theatre, which is just on the left hand side of me next to this hoarding. There's one of the Manchester trams, one of our new trams that services not only the city but around the surrounding areas. And this particular square is St. Peter's Square, and the Odeon Cinema, the white building just in the background, is again one of our old buildings. Manchester is full of them. So just walking up onto the platform for the tram, and that's the Town Hall extension building just at the back of the Town Hall, and we'll do a video of the front in one of the other sections. So we'll catch up with you very soon. So this building I'm going to show you next is the Manchester Art Gallery. So Yes, it's absolutely pouring down. At the next street, I'll show you a little glimpse of Chinatown. Sorry, I should be looking where I'm pointing the camera, I suppose. But we're just on the edge, and I suppose really this is the centre of town. It doesn't look very much, but I can assure you it is. But it's I think I need to take you to Castlefield, and which is where the city started before the Romans invaded. So that's how far back we can trace our history, and then give you a bit of the background. But this is the Chinese Arch here in Manchester. We're one of the few cities in the country, I think it might only be 3, possibly 4 cities in the UK and Scotland, of course, who have a Chinese Arch. So we're very, very proud of the fact that we have a massive Chinese community here, and it stretches for probably about 4 or 5 blocks. And sorry, I'm laughing. I can see what's coming up. That's why I'm going to move out of the way, because 2 people have just got drenched after the bus went past them. And I suppose really I wasn't going to film it whilst it was raining, but as I've again said previously, that Manchester is famous for its rain, so I suppose really you might as well see it, or certainly see it in all its glory. I'm just waiting here now for the traffic to stop at the lights, and then we're heading towards an area in the town, in the city, which is the Gay Village, and it's considered to be one of the most popular in the city for all sorts of people, and it's one of those situations, or one of those areas, where it doesn't matter about sexuality. It doesn't matter straight, gay, black, white, Chinese, whatever, because here in Manchester, the multicultural society that we have, it's very important to all of us, or to the majority of us, that everybody gets on, everybody has a good time, and everybody really respects each other and for what they may or may not stand for. So, sorry, it's getting even heavier, this rain, but I'll just, yeah, I'll turn the camera off and we'll catch up a bit further down the road.